I'm out in the garage today and I'm making a trellis. I'm just finishing it up. So, and this is just a decorative trellis. It's not one that's going to be used to have vines on. I just wanted something to be able to put between the strawberries and the tomato plants that I put. So, what I did was I took, this is all scrap wood. We have a big scrap wood pile. We don't throw anything away because we know we're going to use it someday. So I found 4 pieces of wood that were basically the same size. They're not exactly, you can see they're not exactly the same, but they're pretty much close. And then I found the 2 crossbars here. So now I'm putting on the very last one, which is longer. And this is the piece of wood that's going to sink into the ground. So what I've done is I've used my drill bit because I don't have a whole lot of upper body strength. So what I do is I go ahead and I drill the holes first, and then I go back and I put the nail in and hammer it down. So here I am, ready to, I'm going to line these holes up on this very last one. I'm going to line it up. I'm going to tap it down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple more nails here because I want it to be really strong. This is the sinking one that I'm going to sink into. This is the wood that I'm going to sink into the ground. So I want to make sure that it is absolutely fine. So I'm going to add this nail here. John just walked in front of the camera, so don't worry about it. And then I'm going to add this one here. I didn't get any special nails. All I used was the ones that we already had. So there is my trellis. Isn't it nice? I'll go put that out in the garden now and you can see how it's going to work. Also, we're going to be working on a trellis that we needed to do some repair work on. So we'll be right back. Hi, I'm back out at the garden, and here we are. We're trying to repair our old cedar trellis. We're hoping this is going to work through the year. We've made a couple repairs on it, as you can see, but what we're doing is we're going to be taking this post right here, and I drilled a hole in it first, and now I'm going to take the screw and screw the piece of cedar to the raised bed. So let's see if I can get this done. And it worked. So what we're going to do now is take this post and pull it into this one. I'm not sure if we're going to drill a hole here or if John is just going to use a twisty tie. I'm not sure at this point, but we'll get her done. What do you think, honey?
Twisty tie.
Good deal. We're going to do a twisty tie. So we'll get that done and then we'll be right back. Okay, we got her done. We decided to use a twisty tie, and it's not the most conventional thing to do, but we did it and it's going to work. All we need for it to do is to last through the summer. So that's our trellis repair. Oh, I wanted to show you also the trellis that I made in the garage a few minutes ago. There it is. It's all in the ground. There's my strawberries, and we're ready to go. You can see I've got 2 tomato plants planted there. Tomatoes and strawberries love each other. So I thought I'd do that this year. So, okie doke. We'll see you next time in the garden. Bye.
Today, and we're going to be working on the raised beds. Last year I ordered 6 yards of dirt half dirt and half organic compost. And what I'm doing first of all is I'm going to take all the mulch off the top of this because I cannot add dirt on top of the mulch. It's not good for the garden. It's great to have it on top, but not mixed in. So I'm going to be removing this. What I'll do is I'll just do little piles and bring it over the edge and scoop it up later with my big shovel and throw it back on top. Okay, let's just show you what I'm doing as far as removing the mulch. Yeah, we're going to go over to this other raised bed here that I've already taken the time to remove the mulch off of it, and I'm just going to add some more organic dirt, Miracle Grow, and 3 more bags, smaller bags. This here is a cubic yard and this cubic feet here. So okay. The reason we put the mulch on top of it is because there's so many nutritious things in mulch, and so when it rains it hits the top of that mulch, and all the good stuff, the minerals and everything that's in the mulch works like a tea bag, and it goes into the soil, and every time rain comes it just adds nutrition to the raised bed. Paul Gotchi in the state of Washington has been using this technique with the mulch on top for I think like 10 years or something like that. I don't think I've watched him probably for a year, but he said that you can take pen hard soil where you can't even put a shovel into it, almost like concrete, and you put like 8 inches of mulch on top. Within the first year, the ground is so soft and so nutritious that you can literally stick your hand into it like up to here. So we've been trying that technique for, I don't know, probably 2 years, and it's worked out really well. And got the last bag here. Yeah, Paul has people from all over the world come and see him, and and he has just the perfect garden, absolutely perfect garden. If you're into gardening and you're not getting good production from it, I would advise you to get on YouTube and look up Back to Eden with Paul Gotchi. Fabulous, fabulous man. Well, I'm going to mix these up now. Okay, that will do it for this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around and do the same thing to the other ones, and then we'll start planting the raised beds with all kinds of produce. Alright, Lisa and I are back in the garden area. She had me dig this area out here, dug the soil out, and we put in organic soil and organic compost in here, and then she put a little rock edge around it. I'm not sure why she did that, but what Lisa wants, Lisa gets, so that's why I'm doing it. So we're just going to spread this out, and this hopefully will keep the grass down, and I won't have to mow around this, because if I do have to mow around it, dirt's going to be going in there. I mean grass, and that will not be good, especially if it's Bermuda grass. Lisa and I are out in the garden. What we're going to do right now is we're going to prep the fence line, and I'm going to torch these weeds here. And the reason I'm doing that is I don't want to be out here all the time with a weed whacker doing the fence line. So I'm going to torch it with this weed torch here, and hopefully I won't have to do much this summer. Over to the gate and hopefully there will be some regrowth, but I will probably have to hit it again, and that will probably do the job. Thank you for watching.